Hello everyone, welcome to New Horizons Racing League Division 1, round 14 of the championship. These guys, we're in Spa in Belgium, my personal favourite track of all of them on the calendar, and we've got a hell of a grid, a hell of a race, clear weather as well, so nothing hopefully too dramatic should happen. Plenty of action to be seen on track, the undulating elevation change around the circuit, longest track on the calendar as well, and with a probable very high chance of a safety car, and depending if qualifying goes well for some of these guys, could get a mixed up grid, because yeah, it's going to be so close. Join me as normal. Gaming things, I don't know if you're here or not.
I am here, I just got back.
Awesome. How are you doing, and what do you think of Spa?
Yeah, I've been doing them all right. I suppose you have them yourself, I imagine.
I've had a great day. It's Devon's birthday today, so I'm happy as hell.
Oh, happy birthday! I didn't see you home anyway.
Yeah, my little baby's 3 today, so I've had a long day, but I'm really looking forward to Spa.
Oh yes, I am, especially with Spa. We always talk about like the legendary tracks of Italy and Silverstone on the calendar, but in my personal opinion, nothing comes close to the excitement we get year in year on out on the legendary Spa track. We're talking the bus stop, we're talking the source. We got Fifth Raff, we got Pouon, and of course we got Erosion and Radion, which is always an issue no matter what car or year you're driving. It's going to be fun.
For me, it's just the perfect circuit because it's one of these tracks where there's only one right way around it. You either get it right, get a good time, have a good race, or you get it wrong and you don't finish. It is quite an old school circuit, even though the track was redeveloped at some point in the late 70s or 80s, like this modern layout. But you can still tell it's an old school style circuit. It's like Silverstone. There's not a lot of gravel track runoff anywhere around here. And I mean, traditionally in Nhrl, I think it's always provided an entertaining race. I think last season was quite dramatic. We had about 2 people DNF in the last closing stages, and the guy who was in 3rd for most of the race ended up taking the win on the last lap.
Yeah, that's it's true. But not only do you also get like good on track action at Spa, and off track with the fans, and the sea of orange comes in force here, doesn't it?
Definitely has been ever since 2015. For some reason, I always see the cloud of orange packed together down the Camel Straight, which is a bit awkward considering Max doesn't really make it that far. No, honestly, Verstappen, his look around Spa is absolutely shocking.
Yeah, well, maybe he actually do better next year, I suppose.
I've got a really weird flashy glitch. I think there might be a new glitch in store for F1 2020, because please do not watch if you're epileptic at this. Oh my god. Right, first time on the board, Dylan, Div 2 reserve driver with 143.5. Shifters goes...
Shifting midi smashed up park.
Yeah. 141.6, that's a fairly competitive time. There's an Alpha Tauri about to come off the line. That would be Raceway. P3 was... that's not a best lap.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah, I really do expect pole to be a very low one. I'd say mid to low 140. If anyone manages to be a 140 flat, so at 139 let's say, get out of here and just get yourself into esports.
Yeah, I mean, we could potentially see him at a high 40 at best.
Yeah, mate, I'm actually not really enjoying this epileptic fit of whatever's going on the screen. A
41.5 though, that is toppable.
Oh yeah, easily. Just got to wait for everyone else to set the laps in. We've got a few of the old guys rejoining us from last season. Ninja's making a one-off return. before today. He's gonna
Oh yeah, you're right. Oh
hopefully
my god.
he'll be eventually becoming more available, so I hope to see him on the grid more often. We've got Scanny as well. Raced against him probably as much as MDJ and the likes of Ninja. So I'd say the top 5 is not going to be decided around here sort of straight away. Right, race information then. Race distance will be 22 laps, 90% will be on lap 20, so everyone must complete lap 20 if you want to score any points. Circuit length is 4.3 miles or 7 kilometres. Maximum tyre life, softs 10, mediums 15 and the hards 20. I don't know if there's any way you can send me another invite, but I am just going to momentarily leave the session because I am not enjoying that, whatever's going on.
And that's fine. I'll continue talking. That's all right.
Yeah, just keep me updated on the times, let you know whoever goes pole or anyone on a lap.
Well, Mark has just done his time with a 42.5, but that was on the medium tyres. That was
not a bad bet, because honestly, the guys who are going to start on the mediums, it's almost a guaranteed win, as long as there's a safety car.
And being Spa, there probably will be.
Yeah.
The only difference is with it. I'm actually honestly surprised about is that we're not forecasting any rain for this race.
Yeah, it's going to be completely bone dry. A little bit of cloud, but yeah, it's a completely different forecast as what we had at the end of Hungary, because the weather at the end of Hungary, it said Spa, it was supposed to absolutely lash it down like we were expecting. Buckets, like potential thunderstorms. But no, it's all bone dry. Whatever rain Spa had, that was on Tuesday.
So, I obviously wasn't here for Hungary, but it was a nice and exciting one. Definitely a little bit for the one we got from the last season, and I don't know if this person was like in the Hungary, or if they just came in for this race, random bloke.
Yeah, he's a Div 2 driver.
Oh, okay. I see he's in the McLaren. We only got him in the McLaren.
SLM not available for today. We've had quite a few people drop out really, so I don't know whether it's just like the love of Spa that's tempted these guys into coming back, but I'm just glad that they're available. They're tried and tested. Like I said, most of them are ex-drivers from last season anyway, so they are to be trusted.
Oh,
Ninja!
Oh, Ninja!
41.3.
Showing them at the skill he showed last time he raced with us.
Do you remember like the end of Spa last season? I know I've already said it before, where quite a few guys ended up retiring. I mean, Spa season 1, I don't even want to talk about that. Put it this way, it was a 6-car grid and 3 drivers weren't even from our league. I'll leave it at that. Season 2, I kind of wanted to die because the win fell out of my hands. Oh my. And yeah, season 3 was just a chaotic end. The thing is with Spa, it's not particularly that good for like wheel-to-wheel racing, but it is a very nice bit of tarmac to watch cars drive around. It's almost like watching them drive around at Mugello or Portimao.
Yeah, that last lap we had in that last season was absolute madness. It was, and to be fair, knowing them our trajectory from the sounds of it, we've had them an even better and better race every season. So maybe we will. But now saying that, now I've said that, I've probably jinxed that.
Oh no, I've just remembered the start of season 2 as well at Spa. There was about a 5-car pile-up at Eau Rouge. I don't even mean going up the hill. It's like at the bottom of the hill at a ridge. Like I've got a pylon.
Oh yeah. To be fair, one of my biggest memories at this track wasn't actually during the actual race itself in the season. It was at the end of our award show where you tried to do a donut, but you went onto the track and collided with the car.
I was hoping everyone would have forgot about that.
Oh, don't worry, I haven't forgot about that.
I'm loving this season, especially what I've got news to tell everyone come awards night. So as long as everyone's still alive by the end of February, then we'll find out what we're doing in terms of charity. Right, MDJ P4 141.6, decent lap. Probably, I think there's a Spa. I think you have to build it mainly for the straight lines. As long as you've got a bit of aero balance to help yourself with Sector 2 and the likes of Puon. Yeah, overall, it's probably the second least amount of downforce you run on a car.
Indigo!
Oh, that's marginally better than Ninja. We're going to ride on board with the other Renaults, comes to the line. He does improve, he's not changed his position that much. I'm going to ride on board with Scanny for his final lap.
I just need to say that doing some I know that you obviously had to leave the session to come back in for some reason. Are you actually still streaming this, by the way?
Yeah, it was still streaming, and I didn't end it. It's just it's a weird like little flashy glitch. I can't describe it. It's just something wrong with the camera, but it's an in-game problem. It's nothing to do with me. But I've left to rejoin it. It's perfectly fine now.
And so also number 2 is, I don't know if it's just from my perspective, but you are remarkably quiet.
I shouldn't be.
Then it is my problem, okay?
I can hear you loud and clear. That's okay.
Yeah, well, this is an old knacked up mic after using today, so.
Well, it might be old and knackered up. You still sound as clear as ever. The voice of an angel.
Yeah, it's not so much like when me talking to you. It's more that when you talk to me, you're very quiet. At points that you struggle to actually hear you.
Yeah, you should probably get a new headset.
If I don't normally use this one by accident.
Well, what's up with your other one? You sat on it, didn't you?
No, I didn't sat on it. It's being used.
Oh, okay. Right, Scanny coming into the bus stop, locking up a little bit. He turned in a little bit earlier at the final corner. It's not going to be pole, but it is going to be P9. There's Scanny filling in for Q-Tip, who's still having internet issues at home.
Actually, is this the most you've ever actually had on the grid at Spa?
Believe so.
Oh yeah.
Well, our biggest grid for Spa was last season. I can't remember how many we had though, because I remember for season 1 we had 6, season 2 we had 14. I think we still had about 17, like 16, 17 for last season.
Yeah, because that season at this point the Norwegians came in.
Yeah.
Alright.
That is one of the racing points. Gonna ride on board with Shifters then.
He's starting a lap.
Yep, gonna stay with him. Would you mind riding on board with Ninja? I think he's going for another lap. Just keep an eye on his time. Oh, come on, random bloke. Cheers. That's like worst timing possible.
Ninja's retired.
You should be okay. Hopefully that car can pull over before the awesome dude catches him. Shifters up by 600ths.
Okay. He's taking it to nice and well. Now sector 2, this is pretty much where you can lose a lot of your time, mainly because this part of the track is mainly in the corner bit. But it's also very easy to invalidate. So actually, Puon, you gotta take that nice and well. Has he done it?
Oh, he's lost. He's needed to chuck it in more. Use as much curb as you can on the outside.
Yeah.
The entry speed just wasn't there. He was a bit hesitant. It's a confidence thing, really, with Puon.
Yeah, that's technique, and he obviously just chuck it in.
Yeah, well, he has just gone purple in the second sector, but I reckon he could have gone about 2/10 even faster than that. But
it's definitely going to be quick. This.
Yeah, do you remember with
nice.
F1 2020 though, with the track limits, they are horrendously strict, and Spa is one of these tracks
First stop, take it nice.
Really suffer. Oh, tank slapper! Oh my god!
Whoa, 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 whoa. That was unfortunate.
Yeah, the thing is, he's got this lap to go again. He's not going to have time for another.
But the problem is, because of that big losing the back end there, that's also going to compromise the actual start of the lap itself. And that's invalidated.
And that'll be game over from then. Everyone really on a hot lap behind him, trying to find someone who's on the flying lap. Scunny's decided he wants to go in the gravel. Who's actually on a lap?
Mercedes decided to go. A lot of people are on their lap now.
Yeah, they're all starting. I'm just trying to figure out who's at the front of this pack. I'll just stick with random.
Upper Rouge, quite nicely.
No, I'll stick with random bloke because I've not really watched him so far in qualifying. Into the one he goes. Yeah, there we go. That's the type of speed you want to be taking through. And chuck it in nice and early. You can ride a bit of the curb. You don't want to be riding too much of the inside in the next corner. Decent amount of exit curb as well. Entry into Stavolo, very good, a little bit shaky,
purple.
But yeah, it's still. If you're purple, you can't really complain about it. He's up by about 7/10.
Watch out for the yellow flags.
He should get himself into the top 6, I believe.
Here we go. Oh, that engine sounds bad.
It's like he missed a gear or something.
We go across the line. 8.
Oh, look at that! The gap between him and Charlie.
And Callum in the Williams slid off that Puon.
I'm going to run ball with Blaze because he really needs to get a move on him. See the two Hasses are about to come across the line, and I believe that's Leroy as well. Carp's P14, Twunk P8, not a bad quality.
Oh, invalid time by Mark.
Mark's invalid, you say?
Yeah.
I'm riding ball with Blaze, and he's just coming through Blanchimont.
Whoa! Loop back was on a personal best, but he lost it.
Just go to the line. P13!
That's terrible.
P13! I'm gobsmacked, actually. You know, the driver really pushing is not loop back. No, he's not going to improve there.
Raceway will cross the line also. Oh, hey, he went up quite a lot.
Yeah, I know he's at
7.
least out-qualified loop back. 7 for Raceway, decent time. Charlie on the mediums.
There'll definitely be something to look out for, that Williams.
Awesome dude not getting a time in. Don't know if track limits really are a problem, but yeah. It's pole position for Indigo in the Ferrari. He's ahead of Ninja, reserving him for Alfa Romeo today, and ahead of Leroy, P3, in Mercedes. I reckon we're on to an absolute banger today.
They got Mark, but remember, here's the thing with Spa. you don't want to be leading at the end, going up the hill at the start.
Yeah, you want to be about third at least to kind of get a clean runaway. Anywhere behind fifth is kind of the danger zone, unless if you're on the back of the grid, because if someone outbrakes themselves into the source, it's game over.
I was going to mainly say the fact that if you're leading and going up the hill, you can get swallowed on the straight.
Yeah, definitely. But as long as you use overtake responsibly and cover the middle of the Camel Straight, because if anyone gets on your inside, you might as well just yield the position. But if you force them around the outside and you still got the momentum to stay ahead, it's only way you can really maintain the lead.
Now at this point, the drivers obviously picking like what their strategy and calls are going to be, their fuel loads and maybe minor tweaks on their cars. I don't know what strategy you would go for here, Connor.
Sorry, my mic just disconnected. Well, the strategy it's an easy, soft, soft medium.
Now, personally, if you're starting on the mediums, like the Williams, you're in a pretty good thing, like you said, as long as there's a safety car.
Yeah, obviously it's not going to work too well if he causes the safety car.
As long as disqualified.
Let's have a run down the grid then. Like I said, Indigo in pole position for Ferrari ahead of Ninja, reserving in for Alfa Romeo today in P2. Leo in Mercedes P3, one of his best qualifyings of the season. Hopefully he's going to be on the cards for another podium today after his win last week in Hungary. Mark Espy, don't know what's happened with him today in qualifying. The track limits playing against him. He starts P4 for Red Bull. Shifters Merckxy, severely underrated driver in Nhrl at the minute, is always on a chance for a podium. MDJ, kind of subpar qualifying in my opinion. Because could still get a podium, maybe even. Well, I think the race win is highly unlikely, but he's one of the most consistent drivers on the grid. Raceway, Division 2 reserve driver filling in at AlphaTauri today, starting P7. Charlie Congdon, P8 for Williams, again Div 2 reserve driver filling in nicely. Then Twonk, P9 for Haas. I'd love to see him bring that Haas home in the points today. The random bloke in the McLaren, sole McLaren on the grid today, making his Division 1 debut after his Nhrl debut in Hungary last night, and I think, to put it lightly, it went tits up. Luke Beck starting P11 for Renault. Renault really need to sort their act together, otherwise they're going to lose even more ground to Mercedes and the constructors. Scania starting P12, he's going to have Luke Beck in his sights, although he is starting on the hards. Dylan, the sister Alfa Romeo to Ninja, starting P13. Blaze, don't know what's happened with him in qualifying today. The P3 in the Drivers' Championship, 14th. I don't know. I don't really know what to say after that qualifying. I just hope he gets a clean getaway. Karp starting 15th in Haas. Outside shot of the points, but as long as he stays out of trouble, points can still come his way. Josh moving over from Williams into Racing Point now, starting P16 after a qualifying ban for vulgar language a couple of weeks ago, but this will be the last of his penalties on that occasion. An awesome dude, the Red Bull rounding out the grid in 17th, not really sure what happened to him in qualifying, but yeah, it looks like track limits are really playing up with the Red Bulls today. Right, Gamey, I'm going to take us through lights out.
Yes, and I also need a pretty good camera angle because I don't have a good camera angle at the moment.
Yeah, I'm still waiting on as well.
Yeah.
There we go, that'll do.
Here's the last 3, 4, 5 red lights! And it's a lights and away we go here in Spa-Francorchamps, and the Ferrari gets a really good start actually. A really good start. No, he isn't, he's got squeezed. Everyone gets off him nice and they're a little snaky there, but everyone actually gets around turn 1 quite fine. Now here comes the hill. Oh, hey up, Mercedes on the Haas. Does it like bloody Mark Webber. Well played. Oh, was it Alonso did it? We did it upward going into a rouge, and here we go with Shifty on Leroy. But also Ninja and Indigo side by side. Oh, they touched out, making Indigo lose it a bit, and he might lose the position to the Mercedes. No, yeah, but the Mercedes might lose the position to the Racing Point.
Yeah, Leroy's been running out to dry there.
Side by side. No touching, I don't think. And also, the Mark's going to try it, but he did not get it. Brilliant Roadfield Racing here.
DJ having a look on the inside and Mark into poo on. He's made that move and he's made it done. What a overtake.
You don't see that often, do you?
No, because normally it's very stupid, but MDJ, he's got a hell of a head on him to pull that out. I'll tell you what, the confidence. Spy, it's just a track that separates the amateurs from the pros, and I just love it.
Snakey actually went into ninth.
Yeah, I think he's still doing okay considering he's on the hards.
Indigo. Oh, so it's happened. Twonk. One time moment, he's down at last again.
Yeah, Twonk just going a bit deep into Stavilo, but his car is okay.
Oh, Raceway!
Raceway?
Whoa, bit wide. Hey, up from Ninja's side to pit.
I have no idea what's happening at the minute.
It's crazy this here across the grid here in the midfield, Connor. There's too much to talk about.
Yeah,
Raceway tried to overtake
the timing glitch as well, so I don't know where everyone is at the moment. So I'm just going to stick on board with MDJ. He's chasing down Leroy for P2.
Whoa,
Safety car, cops! Oh no, man. Yeah, typical Radion incident. That's probably really going to help Ninja.
Yeah, considering he pitted.
Yeah, I don't know if Ninja had to pit, but he's on the mediums anyway.
Now you could technically now. You could technically now just you can just pit now and put on the hards and get to the end theoretically.
Yeah, you could do, but the hards around Spa, they're a shocking race type for pace. Honestly, the best thing for anyone on the softs to do right now, stay out. There's not a lot of difference between the softs and the mediums in terms of grip and tyre life. And yeah, like I said, they can easily make it 10 laps. Well, I say easy, it's maximum tyre life, so about 8 laps and then 14, I think, on the mediums. Either way, you could almost do half the race on the softs and then go on the mediums anyway. It is a bit of a difficult situation for Ninja though, because he's pitted, he's came out on the mediums, but he's still going to have to box again. Those mediums won't make it to the end. Hopefully it'll be a short safety car. It should be in by the end of this next lap. Right, let's go have a look at the tyres then.
MDJ pit and put on the medium.
You don't need to. Who's making these?
Mark
Who's making these strategy calls?
The three people who pitted Raceway, Mark, and MDJ.
Indigo disqualified for ignoring yellow flags. I don't know if that's actually true.
That's actually happened.
What the hell?
What?
That's actually like not even fair.
Is this a glitch?
It better not be, because that's
I
just
think
wrong.
I think that actually might have actually been a glitch, because on Monday I did a league race myself, and someone in that race got the exact same thing right at the end. Whoa, and I'm getting lag spikes.
Yeah, I don't even know what to do about that, really.
That's a bit.
It's so bad, but I'm not going to restart the session for the sake of one driver. I tell you, this game really does aggravate me sometimes.
here's the thing, as an F1 game, if Action and Pre make a good job, it's just as a game in itself, Codemasters don't make good games.
Well, the game itself is fine, it's just the online. It's full of glitches. They're not as spectacular as the ones from F1 2015, but it's all these very little glitches, like the timing glitch. Yeah, it's probably not game ending, but it's one of many that just... It's not unplayable, it's just annoying, and there's like that many of them. It's like they fix one glitch, God knows what that last patch fixed. I've noticed no change in the game whatsoever, and we've ended up with the timing glitch is even worse. That visual glitch that I was having earlier where I had to leave qualifying, and now people are being disqualified against their will. What's going on?
Inigo's trying to talk him in the actual game chat, but we can't hear him.
Yeah, I'm not really gonna...
You can just imagine what he's saying, though.
I imagine he'd be pissed, to be honest. Rightly so. Alright, biggest winners and losers off the start then. Josh up from the back of the grid, up 8 places, currently in P8. Biggest loser obviously being injured and having to pit, but likes of Charlie, like making those medium start, well the medium start is now up into 3rd, so Scanny up into P6 on the hards. Yeah, Scanny can take those tyres as long as he pleases for at most 20 laps. So it's an easy soft stint for him at the end of the race.
It's definitely fallen quite well for the man in 3rd, hasn't it?
Yeah, can I just say that the top 2 in the drivers' standings, they are currently not in the top 10. MDJ down in 12th and Mark in 13th.
I don't know if that'll be for long.
Sorry?
I don't know how long that'll be, though, them not being in the top 10.
They're on the mediums, and most of them in front are on the bloody softs. If Twonk's lucky, he can jump or some dude, maybe Dylan. Yeah, softs are going to be warm, but they're not going to be that bad. Bear in mind, they probably would have done a lap or 2 in qualifying. Yeah, it'll be like, as soon as the safety car comes in, I'm sure they'll be having the message from Jeff saying, be careful, the grip is going to start falling away, but they're fine. Warm softs in the Spa, they're
the safety
fine.
car to come in this lap, to be fair.
Yeah, it should... Well, it should tell us by Blanchimont, I believe. Stavlo at the earliest. Let's see where the safety car is. Yep, there we go.
Safety car in.
Right. As long as shifters drives at a steady, constant pace, and the Div 1 drivers know... Well, they should know by now the spatial awareness. I mean... Oh god, in Div 2 yesterday when we had a safety car on lap 1, I thought France were bad for post-race penalties. So, I'm trying to leave about 2 car lengths between each other, which they are doing.
Bus stop can be quite what's it for a restart though, because it gets quite tight.
Yeah, the thing is, Spa is just perfect. Again, because Shifters has now come out.
Let it rip!
Obviously, he can go whenever he wants. As long as he gets a good exit at that final corner, there's no jumping of positions.
Side by side, Blaze coming in, here we go!
Around the outside of
Scanny. Blaze. That's still side by side, actually.
Right on board with Josh is acting cameraman. Scanny's still not yielding the position. They're going to go Will through Rouge.
Ah! Oh, he's got it!
Scanny maintaining position, but Josh has got a hell of a run on them now. Oh, Scanny's just traffic for these two. Oh, free wide, Blaze tucking in behind. Scanny locking up.
Now then, Connor, I know you said hold it. He wasn't holding it. That was Skinny trying to actually gain it. So the Mercedes got it going up the hill, and over the course of that restart, Blaze lost 2 laps.
Yeah, at those speeds, all you have to do is lift, and all your momentum going down the camera straight is just gone. I mean, Joshua, I'm sure he would have been in rich and overtake anyway, and he's made easy pickings of
Well, first
players.
penalty.
Yeah, that's DJ with 3-second penalty.
I'm by the way, oh, help! Blaze is in the grass! No, he's not. Damn it, glitching bloody lobbies!
Yeah, shocking bitches. No, there he is! He is now! He's spun!
He's spun!
Oh,
that's definitely not a lag
lucky
glitch.
sod!
Oh, that could have been a lot worse.
His car is actually okay, I think.
Yeah, that could have been a lot worse. That could have.
Yeah, but he's down in 15th. I don't see how it can be any worse for him. Shifter's still maintaining the fastest lap, 146.1.
The only damage he got from that spin is obviously knackered tyres, and he just lost an end plate on the right side. That's it.
Well, if he pits now, the medium should be able to carry him to the end.
Which I think he is.
Oh, that might be a move up for P4.
No, it isn't. Here we go. I think random's going to be a Sid. Oh!
Just the scream.
Did you
said
see
it
that?
all. No. I know it's Twonk, but I was
What
running board with Luke.
No, there's a safety car.
Only VSC though. Might help Blazed out just a little bit, but...
Okay, what is happening with my internet? What? Do you know why I was going mad there?
I'm hoping you're going to say you saw a car barrel rolling into a barrier.
No, I saw both.
Shifters of the drive-through, pit lane speeding.
What I was going to say is that when I was watching that battle before like the top four between three cars, I saw them go past both Leroy and Charlie.
Luke, oh my god! Blaze, I've only just caught that. Blaze is out, Luke has dropped down massively. I'm assuming there's not a lot of front end on the
DJ
Renault.
on the Red Bull of awesome!
Yes, stay with the fight. Come on. Oh no, the McLaren's in the wall, random bloke!
No! Whoa! He's took out! Everyone, there's contact everywhere!
Race for attrition, this is. Oh my god.
Holy crap, and that's some Alpha what's got really bad traction.
Oh, random bloke, you lucky sod to get away with that. That's Luke Beck who's now coming in and losing even more front wing.
What? Well, no, he wasn't really lucky to get away with that, isn't it? He took out Awesome Dude.
Not really. Because, he lost it on his own, and then Awesome Dude desperately trying to avoid the contact. The thing is, Awesome Dude almost took out MDJ. But I'll tell you, we've got a hell of a fight for P3.
I actually thought that it was I honestly thought that it was whoa, the William! He's spun on pit one!
PSC again.
Oh boy.
Yeah, random bloke spinned it at Radion as well. I wouldn't be surprised if there will be a safety car at some point. We're barely a third of the way through the race.
This is madness, we're only on lap 7!
Yeah, I know. Oh god. I bet we're only going to have about 7 cars finish the race.
Well, I know is that the actual session, and because Blaze has actually left the session, we've actually migrated to a different host. I don't know who the hell that is.
Hopefully someone with reliable internet. Loop back, drive through. Oh my
he's the
days.
last anyway. Loop back, we won.
This way all over Charlie. Luke, what? Oh my god, guys.
He's
come on.
retired.
We've got both Ferraris out, we've got a Red Bull
The
out.
madness of Spark!
It's not even like a chaotic race, it's just a smash fest.
Here we go, Williams and Raceway.
not sure if Charlie had any damage there from
I
when he
believe
had
that
his
Williams
little
is a
spin.
sitting duck.
Yeah, it will be. Raceway had overtake. Going to ride on board with Mark actually, because he is catching and he's just gone purple in sector 1.
He did lock up there. It's really hard for me to actually follow because sometimes I think something's happening and my internet shows me something different. This is madness! Kind of madness!
It's beyond madness, but it's just Spa. Can't really say any more than that. 7 drivers down, that lost half the grid. I'm going to run on board with DJ though. He's expected to make a move on Josh.
I'm looking at the battle for 6 or 6, that's also an insane fight. Oh no! Charlie's hit the wall, he's out! Charlie's out, he's lost it!
Another VSC. That's Mark.
And Ninja's
DJ.
got a 5-second penalty because of a collision with Charlie. For some weird reason, he didn't actually hit him.
Yeah, well, that'd be removed. The thing is, it's not even a glitch. If you tap a car, even though it's DNF, you can still get a penalty for it, which is bollocks.
I don't know if he was actually touched or not, though. He didn't look like him. He touched him. It looked like he just lost it himself again the curve. But well, I don't know because I was just watching them on board with Charlie.
We will remove that penalty for Ninja at the end, and anyone who does get 5-second penalties, they will be removed at the end. But after starting on hard, Scani now leads the race.
Okay. Lap 9. 9 drivers left out of 17.
Oh,
can we have a calm period, please?
It's not anyone's really doing anything wrong, it's just one person after another, they're just losing it.
I don't know if that's actually happened. Question, where's MDJ on your screen?
Coming into P1 behind Josh.
Okay then. My game showed me something different here, Connor.
Oh, you're just gonna have to bear with it for the time being.
On my... Oh, here we go, it's fixed itself. Do you think it's worth me with this internet just disconnecting and rejoining?
Yeah, do you have more than one invite, like ready to join back?
Yeah, I did.
Yeah, that's fine.
Keep talking.
Yeah, we'll do. And DJ behind Josh, that's Dylan into the box, and to stop a lap later than Ninja. It's not even going to bump him down to the back of the grid. Shift is still down in P9. So it really could be another race win for Mercedes. But DJ on the back of Josh now. He's got hardly any ERS. Josh has got plenty to defend. Mikey needs all the fuel that he has and more. He's got DRS. It's just not enough. You can't make the move with no ERS. Josh stays ahead for another lap. Maybe a few corners because oh my god.
Oh, that's...
I think it might be worth like resetting your console.
No, it's saying that to when the invite's no longer be used.
If you hang on a sec, I'll try and invite you. Just gonna run on board with Josh and then DJ into Fangs. GB around outside Leroy with a penalty. I'm on board with Mark actually. He's got to be loving this. They bang wheels again. Josh with a penalty. Why is Ninja retired? He's full safety car. Can you like turn your TV down or something? So only
You
8
can't
drivers
forget
left in the
rejoin.
race. Also, I wouldn't be surprised if, well, yeah, all of the medium guys, they can go right to the end. And DJ could still win the race, while Mark and basically everyone, the rest of the grid, still has to pit. This is a lifesaver for shifters though, being like well over 20 seconds, still adhering to the safety car delta until they catch up to the main safety car, which Leroy already has done.
I can't rejoin.
Yeah, hang on, while we'll be on safety car, I'll send you an invite. Let me know if you've received that one okay.
Got it.
So, anyone still watching? Anything to say? Whether you've not finished the race or if you're still ongoing in the safety car period, you are allowed to go AI if you want a little sniff at everyone else's penalties. Just beware that any actions with your AI cars will be deemed as if you were actually driving. Yeah, anyone watching, let us know if you're enjoying the race. I know it's been fairly action-packed already for kind of all the wrong reasons. If anyone's got any predictions for the race, please let me know, because every single one of these drivers left have a chance of winning. Healthy amount of points regardless for Racing Point today and Mercedes. But I fear that it's just about the final nail in the coffin for Ferrari. They've not had a good race since Austria. Silverstone, they had problems. Hungary, they had a double DNF, and now it's a double DNF at Spa, while they've still got the main constructor in the race, Mark in P6. The only saving grace they can probably get is if Mark does not win the race. But Mark won a few drivers only without a penalty. Let's have a look at penalties. Yeah, it's just your typical 3 seconds really from, I'm assuming it's the guys who've been corner cutting at Radion.
I'm back in the lobby.
Yeah. So yeah.
And somehow Leroy is leading. What the hell?
I'm just more amazed we've got 8 cars left. I was really looking forward to a proper good scrap all the way up and down the grid, and now half the grid isn't here. We've got more drivers DNF now than we've still got in the race. We've not had this in Nhrl for quite some time. And it does happen in league racing. I mean, the fewest amount of drivers we ever had finish a race in Nhrl history was our first ever race, and that was 3 drivers finished the race from a 5-car grid.
I'm pretty sure if we get to that situation and here today, we're just going to call it.
I'll see. I think if we end up with only like 5 people left, well, we're over half race distance, so we're not obligated to restart the race.
No, I'm not saying restart, I mean just call it.
Well, no, because these guys are still racing for position.
Okay, say if I get to that point and it's not racing position, I quite will space out.
The only time I'd red flag a race due to like lack of competitors finishing would be when there's 1 car left. Thing is, like, none of these guys still making 90%. They've got to get to lap 20.
Which, to be fair, kind of with the rate this race isn't going, it wouldn't put it past it.
Yeah, of course. See how many guys actually make it to lap 20.
Dear Christ Almighty. Well, we are on lap 12 at the moment.
Yeah, 10 laps left to go. The safety car is going to come in. Just going to have a look at what would be the biggest winners and losers again. Josh still up 9 places. Dylan up 8. proper race of attrition. No idea who's going to win this. See, all the tyres now can go to the end. Even if anyone wanted to box for softs, there wouldn't really be much point.
That's like people have actually warmed up their tyres perfectly enough.
Alright, we're going to go racing again. I'm going to run board with MDJ, see if we can get a launch into Leroy.
Here we go!
Oh, Leroy's actually had a really good restart. Expect the 2 racing points to start trading places as well. I think the pair of them, they just need to bide the time a bit and catch up.
Mark, it might be on for an overtake here into the top 5.
Yeah, Dylan on the hards, fresh mediums for Mark, clear tyre difference. Be a drag race down into Lake Com, and he's done it. Dylan not really putting up too much of a fight.
Well, belong in play. At this point, the actual battles going on right now is separated into 2 halves, literally.
Well, at least with this smaller grid, we can still keep an eye on relatively close battles. There's still action to be had. And look, Dylan's getting all out of shape. That's a brilliant display of appalling driving as he goes on the crash corner on the exit of Puan. Getting all out of shape. There's
penalty for skid.
There's only so many pairs of underwear these drivers can get through.
There's only 3 cars still in this race that don't have penalties.
Wouldn't that be great if Raceway gets the win, Mark and Shifters on the podium, and then Leroy and DJ and Sky just drop down to 5th?
Yeah, I'll prefer. Honestly, for the championship, you gotta talk about Mark not being on the podium, but
if I'm honest, I think Drivers' Championship is just about done. MDJ can do what he can, but unless if Mark is one of the next cars to retire, it's going to be very difficult. I'm going to ride back and forth with MDJ. Yeah, there's a lot more ERS left in that Mercedes, so Leroy can stay in it for longer. Any move MDJ makes, he has to do it now. I don't think the Renault's got the legs to do it. Leroy locking
Mark
up slightly.
Has some legs on Raceway.
Oh, MDJ shoving Leroy to the outside. He's made that move stick.
Yeah, MDJ got up into 1st and Mark got up into 4th.
Could you imagine if Raceway wins in Division 1? Oh no, he's gone penalty. No, it's gone. Game over.
2 people left. Connor, who doesn't have penalty. How long will that last?
Right. I might make a bet. Who's going to get a penalty out of these 2? I don't know why. I feel like Mark will, just because he has to push his car a little bit further. I'm pretty sure Shifters is more than comfortable with P6, but you're always going to want more. But Mark is
got more
under pressure.
He is getting really close to a stream going on in the Raceway himself.
Yeah, Gaffer back called from 2nd. Yeah, I think DRS is going to be enabled on this lap.
Is it? Yeah.
Yep. It's going to make Camel Straight a bit of a hellhole for the guys who are not in range. So yeah, Mark and Raceway, they're all separated by about a second away from each other. So Shifters should get it on Raceway. Come down the straight. Who's actually going to have DRS? So I'm going to run above with Scanning because he's close up with Leroy, but his teammate has got DRS as well. Not really close enough to make a move.
Yeah, quite a lot of people have DRS.
Yeah. I'm going to stay on board with Shifters then, because he is slowly eating at Raceway. Out to dry on the marbles.
Now, I love Spa, there's just one thing about him. Ah, Shifty's got it!
No, I've lost my own bet. What do I need to do? I'll probably down a shot a straight run or something. Oh no, they're bump drafting going through P1. Yeah, Shifter's having to force his way past the AlphaTauri. Oh,
Yellow flag, right side, yellow flag.
I don't know, I think Dylan might
Dylan.
have just gone for a spin. They're going to stumble with Josh then. Two racing points going to have to work together almost to clear.
For the podium! Got it!
Yeah, Scani's going to do his best to stay with him. If anything, it's best to stay behind him, retake the lead. Well, I'll say the lead, the podium.
Dive bombing!
By the end of the Camel Straight, they are behind. Oh, they're all touching at the back. It's alright. Mess. Well, the best thing for MDJ at this point, to try and pull that 1 second on Leroy. I don't know how he's still getting a really good run out of the exit of Radion.
Will the Merc try and get back at the Red Bull here on the main
He doesn't have the RS too. ERS is dead.
Oh no.
He does have DRS though, it's still not close enough. Oh, oh my god, no!
Whoa!
Right, both racing points made it through okay. Not really anyone's fault there. It's Raceway losing it into Les Combes. Oh, Dylan going on the softs. He might have a pip at fastest lap.
To be fair, you didn't say what you said that to both people.
Oh no, Scanny!
Okay.
Oh my god! Oh my god, he's like rallying around P1. No, that's 6 seconds! That's 6 seconds for MDJ. I think that's the same for Leroy as well. Oh, they're actually going to throw away a win.
Bloody hell, Nhrl, what is happening here? I need a drink, Jesus Christ.
Oh, you're telling me. What, 1.6? These guys need to pull out 4 seconds. I know they're just not going to do it.
Real drift on the Merc there.
Hill drift. He's been rallying. He was in the gravelling qualifying. He's drifting around P1 in the race. Josh though, 10 places. I know we had a chaotic race, but from the back of the grid to P6. Really respectful result. Yeah, Raceway into the box. We'll come at 8th, but surely he's going to have a shot at the fastest lap. See, fastest lap still held by MDJ, 144.8. Dylan's got to find about 2.5 seconds, I think.
Leroy's about to find out how hard it is to hold Mark behind him here.
Well, he has to get used to it. I know that Leroy is on slightly more worn mediums, but there's hardly any difference between the two. And the Shifters is catching Scunny as well.
Mark, here we go.
He's biding his time a little bit. I think if he was going to make a move, he would have actually sent it.
Shifty,
that's the perfect. That's the attack line. If Scunny hadn't parked it on the exit, Shifters will have the best exit. He'd be in front of him before the end of the straight. He's still going to send it anyway.
He's on the inside.
Yeah, but Scunny will have DRS coming the Camel Straight, as will Mark. Right, it's all about who's got the most ERS, because that's what's going to help defend your position.
Well, DRS also here.
Yeah, I know, but Mark has less, and I don't know if it's going to be enough.
Skinny's already through.
Oh, Leroy, what are you doing? You're leaving the door open for him. I know
there is
fight. Oh my god, fighting it. I know it is a fight to the death, but hang on, because these two are fighting. MDJ needs a 6-second gap. Gap between him and Leroy is 4.7. It's about 5.5 seconds to Mark. If Leroy keeps this up, he can gift MDJ a win.
Skinny with no penalty.
Can you do me a favour? I know, like, I can see everyone's penalties, but can you check Mark's warnings?
Okay.
Shifter's getting past Scanny. He's gonna fight him. No, Raceway has binned it into No Name. Let's keep going to the end, Raceway. Keep bringing that car to the end. Yeah, I think that's a done and dusted move for Shifters there.
Okay, I've gone through a scan of the instance board.
I didn't need the whole board, I just wanted to know if Mark had any warnings.
Well, that's what I did.
We're going to have a 5-way fight with one more out of the whole race.
Here we go,
Leroy, force him around the outside.
On the inside! Wow, that's tight!
Locked up though, he's basically done what Leroy did to him the lap previously.
Got it!
Scanny really fighting Shifters there, but yeah.
He's lost the distance to Josh also.
Yeah, definitely not what he needed to do.
Wow!
This is really filling me with confidence for when Division 2 head in next week.
And maybe, hopefully, not as many people crash out.
Yeah, the thing is with Div 2 at the moment, we've got a full grid on paper. How many of them turn up? I don't know. I mean, turn
Spa, you got to race Spa.
Yeah, I know you have to, but last night at Hungary, Division 2 had its biggest ever grid of 18 cars, where 18 months ago we were criticised for even opening up a second division.
Anyway, we're on lap 20, Connor.
Yeah, they've still got to complete lap 20, start lap 21. It's still three. It's still 3 laps left. I believe MDJ still holds the fastest lap. Oh no, with Mark getting past Leroy, Mark's denting into MDJ.
It sits at 4.9 seconds, that gap.
Yeah, MDJ he needs to find another second before the end of the race.
Right, does he have 6 seconds?
Yeah, he's got 6.
Oh.
But here's the thing, he does have a lot more, well, it's still marginally, but still more ERS than the Red Bull.
Josh.
I mean, I know that we've had a lot of DNFs in the race anyway, but it's not like anyone's been doing any malice. It's just a load of people been crashing by themselves, and because yeah, none of the top 8 anyway are going to have 5-second penalties come the end of the race, so it should be an easy one for the stewards. Might have a word with 1 or 2 people, but overall, in terms of racecraft, it's been pretty clean.
We're finished that lap now.
Yeah, they've all still got to get over the line. No, well, no, MDJ, with him being on the lead lap, everyone in the top 8 is going to get points.
Hello.
Right, the best thing for MDJ is probably going to happen right now, because Leroy is still within attacking range of Mark, and Mark's going to have to defend. He's got no ERS. ERS has a little bit. He's also got DRS as well.
There you go. Can you get it? Is he close enough to try it? I don't think he is. Yeah. Anyway, well, yeah, I just gotta say something. Do you know before this race started? Did you read the Discord?
I was busy.
Fair enough. Well, I was just looking at the Discord, and I have beef with Shifty, I think.
There's no reason for it to be brought into the league.
No, it's something like that. Obviously, see, it's got now. Oh, Dylan also, and that. Obviously, I have a different name in Discord, don't I?
Yeah.
Yeah. And obviously, someone asked who it is, and obviously, someone jokingly said a wizard from years ago. Yeah, and then explained it was me afterwards. Yeah. And then I believed it was Shifty, who said oh yeah.
Scanny's been at Blanchemont.
Oh. Yeah. As I was saying, yeah. And then he follows up with saying, oh yeah, the person who sounds like a girl but is actually a guy.
I thought he was on about me then, because that's where I rejoined the conversation, and then I just left it.
No, he was on about me.
No. You don't sound like a girl.
Apparently to him I do.
He needs to get out more. Yeah, you can tell the guys at the back of the grid, they've just given up now.
Yeah,
Scanny has crashed at Radion. He's come this far, he might as well finish. The thing is, if Scanny DNFs, he will still lose. He'll still get points, but he will still lose positions to Raceway and Dylan. But no, it's looking like Mark is going to get us win on penalties. I don't think Leroy's even going to keep his podium. He's got 9 seconds worth.
He's got another one.
Well, final time through the bus stop. I mean, his strategy and a bit of luck has helped MDG get up this far. He will cross the line in P1, but it's going to be Mark who's going to cross the line to finish ahead of him, and he gets the win in Belgium.
Well, hey! The Mercedes went on the line!
Both racing points bringing it home nicely. Penalties coming into play. Shifters P3, Leroy P4, Josh P5. Scania's still got to bring it home. Yeah, we might be waiting a while because Dylan and Raceway are so far behind. There's still it's a decent amount of points for Mercedes though. Yeah, despite all this, yeah, who had the fastest lap again? MDJ. So, despite all this, Mercedes will still gain on Renault by 1 point. I'll tell you what, if we've still got any Division 2 drivers still watching, take note and get some bloody practice in.
Yeah.
Let alone with what the weather's going to be like. Right, Raceway. Well done making it to the end. Just.
Yeah.
We're going to have to get these guys in, aren't we? Hey, Josh, driver of the day.
Game saying Josh is driver of the day.
Well, yeah, he's no. Considering like what happened from the back of the grid, it's still not a bad result. I think he'll take it. I think he would have loved the podium.
No, I'm just wondering what would have happened if that BS and that disqualification thing didn't happen.
I reckon Indigo would have run away with it hands down. Right, the full rundown then. Mark getting the win for Red Bull, but MDJ finishing P2, taking the fastest lap. Shifters P3 for Racing Point, Leroy P4 for Mercedes, Josh P5 for Racing Point. Great result from the back row of the grid. Scania stepping in as a reserve brings it in P6 for Mercedes, Dylan P7 for Alfa Romeo, and Alfa Tauri getting 8th place with Raceway. That's the only points classified finishers, and the non-finishers were Ninja, Charlie, Luke, Random Bloke, Awesome Dude, Blazed, Twonk, Indigo, and Carps.
Well then.
Strangely enough, there's actually not that many incidents. I reckon I can see already that these stewards have got a few things to look at, but I don't think anything that major.
Considering what the time is now, 20 past, I honestly thought this race would go on a bit longer.
Yeah, it still could have ended a hell of a lot quicker.
Good point.
Yeah, I know it was quite an intense race, especially frustrating for the guys who did DNF. So anyone in Discord, please keep it try and be respectful. Do you want me to get these guys in? Oh, it's Mark who's actually hosting the lobby now. Yeah, my friends list is taking a while to load, so just bear with me. I can't find Shifters anywhere. I'm not sure if he's appearing offline. Well, the group has been made. Oh man,
how long will it take them to join?
No, are we all here?
Yes.
So double check, voices are set to share, guys. I know I say it every week.
I didn't even get the notification that they joined in, Jesus.
No, I got the notification they joined, but the thing is they all joined at the same time. I just want to kind of wrap this up a bit quickly because my throat is about dead after that. What was I going to say? Shifters, P3, I know it was on penalties. Do you feel like you've just survived a war?
Honestly, I have no. Just a lot happened that race. To answer your question, yeah, I did survive a war. I got a drive-through during the VSC, which really annoyed the fuck out of me. But here we are. I'll take a podium.
Yeah, I was noticing in Discord as well. I think your teammate is a bit gutted that.
No, I know, yeah, and I really got to owe it to Josh. I mean, like, he did play the team game, and he did drive sensibly this time. I can tell you that for sure.
I know. I was watching the same race.
Yeah. I'm just saying. You know.
That's
I
why
mean, he
I
really deserves driver of the day after, quali ban and a race ban.
yeah. Well, he's hopefully he can keep his temper under control, and looks like it has paid off a little bit today. But besides all the carnage that happened today, how was your race overall? Were you struggling at any particular points?
No, I wasn't struggling anywhere. I was kind of hoping that Leroy would get another 3-second penalty, which he did at the end, which really helped me and Josh to bring home good points for the team. So
Yeah, I was proud of the pair of you, just for one getting through that. But yes, I could see the teamwork working really well. Is Josh going to fit in quite well at Racing Point?
definitely, like, I do owe him a favour for holding up the other Mercedes and attacking him when I needed him to. So
I'm pretty sure he'll be returning favours. It is a Friday night. Going to move on to P2 then. MDJ, penalties did cost you the win, but surely after that, you still got to be happy with P2. Fastest lap as well.
Yeah, fastest lap as well. Yeah. I mean, it was not as good of a qualifying. I wasn't happy with that, but then the race start and the safety car, the first safety car really helped me. My God.
Is that sarcasm or did it actually help? I can't remember where everyone was at the first safety car.
At the first safety car, pitted for mediums, which looked like a move that you wouldn't normally do. Which is true, but I saw the opportunity while everyone was going on the softs. I went to the mediums and just went YOLO. It paid off because the second safety car, I think, the second safety car helped me as well, because I just pitted and the other guys in front of me had to pit, so I could have just joined back in P2 behind Lee, and that was just a matter of time to overtake Leroy with some penalties.
I think the gutting thing for me with Renault is you've got that P2 and the fastest lap, but Mercedes have still outscored Renault by 1 point.
Oh, damn it. Luke, why you didn't finish?
It just, honestly, when I say, like, if some of the guys aren't confident, just tiptoe around, you think maybe your teammates should have been a little bit more patient?
I'm gonna look into the race, what happened to him in this race, and then I'm gonna talk to him about the racing style, so we can improve the consistency of the team, so we can get the constructors championship for at least next season.
I mean, it should keep the entertainment up between Renault and Mercedes. I think it will be a nice fight for you guys for P3, and try and make the most of the rest of the season. Alright, gonna move on to race winner. Mark. Another win. It's the same with DXS in Division 2. I'm running out of superlatives to describe you, but definitely in terms of penalties, you were the most consistent on the track today, keeping it within the white lines. Was it difficult to drive, or was it, simple?
Actually, when it comes to this track, I don't think it's that easy to get a penalty for, like, my sense. But which came to my advantage, of course, because winning on penalties. But besides that, like, I did see Mikey got a penalty like within 5 laps, which made me wonder if he'd get more than 6 at that point. But the first safety car, I did pit with Mikey just So I knew we were trying something that you wouldn't really do, to say the least. It paid off in the end. We somehow managed to come out 1-2 after pitting and coming out 12th, 13th, I think it was. But I think with all the incidents happening as well, I had to try and avoid the one before the bus stop. That one almost I got collected in. I'm pretty sure I've seen Mikey almost get collected in that one as well.
Yeah,
Yeah, your teammate was.
Yeah.
I actually don't know what happened.
I think it
was Charlie going through Blanchimont. He'd lost it, he'd gone on the grass, but then he kind of rebounded back onto the circuit.
It wasn't Charlie.
Random bloke, I believe it was.
Yes.
Yeah, and basically Andrew would have, I think he needed at least one change of underwear, and I think Mikey needs at least 3.
Yeah, I literally I think I had to literally slam on the brakes because Andrew's car veered near enough into me after that, so I had to just try and dodge that as well. But then the second safety car, I think I was up into 7th after the pit stop. I think I can't actually remember exactly.
Yeah, you were 7th, I think. Second safety car, right?
Yeah, up in the 7th, which I was behind.
F4.
I think I was still behind Mikey in that point. But then in the third safety car, he didn't pit, so he then went up with Lee, or it's VSC, one of the two. He didn't pit, which meant I did have fresher tires compared to him. But then I've had to get through Raceway Dylan, Leroy. I had to get through them. Leroy was definitely the hardest. He put up a good fight. I mean, after I almost seen him bin it at Radion, he almost managed to bin it there. Same as Puon, he had a big back end slide, which I think which definitely made it easier. But being behind him, I lost a good, I would say, 3 seconds than Mikey. It was like the gap was 2.7 when me and Lee were behind him. And as soon as I started fighting Lee, it got up to like 5.7. So I had to try and get past Lee and just make sure I didn't go over a 6-second gap because I knew Mikey had penalties. So I just tried to push to make sure I didn't go above the penalty expectation. But overall, it was a good race.
It must have been nerve-wracking though with Leroy being that close, because we thought as long as you guys kept fighting that maybe you would have fell out of that 6-second window.
Yeah, see, when it came to the Lee battle, the first time I tried overtaking him, I knew as soon as I went to the inside curb, he had the inside of the next corner. So the next lap I went for the outside to go to the inside, which paid off in the end. But I almost did get shoved onto the grass near enough. I had the gap in the last second, he turned a small bit, but it didn't cost me because I managed to get past him at that time. Besides that though, it was, I would say, a battling race, because I did have to get past a lot of people this time round because of pitting early. But definitely a good race in the end.
Yeah, I mean, I normally say congratulations to the top 3, but I'll just say it to the top 8 for this one. Moving on to Monza next week, how is everyone feeling about that? Provisional weather, kind of again, same as what we had after Hungary for Spa. I mean, the showers are predicted for next weekend, but I don't know, at this point I'd say 50-50. How are we feeling? Wet or dry Monza? We're going to love it or
I want rain. It's been such a long time since I've had a full wet race.
Well, you love it when it's wet, don't you?
Yes.
So you can give Shifty some lessons, so we can sort Josh out with it later.
Wow, I see how it is.
I probably shouldn't have said that on the stream.
No, you shouldn't have.
Oh no.
Cut, that was not in the script.
I forget where.
Hang on, let me just look at my script. Yeah, it is Monza next week.
I'm not particularly excited for Monza, honestly. I liked it. It's an overrated track.
Oh.
It really is.
All it is a straight corner.
Exactly.
Straight corner.
It's the closest thing
so
you
is
have
Baku.
to IndyCar.
For Baku, you do have castle section. That's where everyone bins it. Simple. A Ascari maybe for Italy, but it isn't as close as the castle section. To be fair.
And I believe you just angered many Italians there.
Yes, get in.
No,
Me,
you-
yeah, definitely. To them I say, I'm sorry.
You won't anger the Italians unless you run through Monza's paddock with a pineapple pizza.
Well, no. Hear me out. Pineapple pizza or peng.
No.
Go to Monza and go in the paddock with a pineapple pizza and don't come crying to me when you get your head kicked in.
They will shoot you.
Okay. Oh, just shoot me, yeah.
Right, I'm gonna have to round it off here
Never.
though. So, yeah, well done you guys anyway, top 3, really good job. Game, have you got anything else you want to add on to that?
Nah, and just saying obviously congratulations to the top 3, but like you said, congratulations to all of them top 8 for actually surviving that battlefield over a chaotic race that is, and obviously we go from this longest track to the quickest track in Monza, which should be fun.
Yeah, Monza's always had decent races for us, so hopefully we can have a bit more on-track action. Obviously the more cars the better, and we're still growing slowly. Yeah, I'm going to round it off there then. As for any trial activity for the next week, still congratulations again to MDJ for winning the British GT3 Championship on Tuesday. Your trophy will be dispatched this weekend. Division 2, we get to do Spa all over again. The guys will be heading there next Thursday. Like I said, as for Division 1, next week to the Italian Grand Prix, round 15 of the Championship, and the Championship, both drivers and constructors, are starting to run away a bit, so people can't be making mistakes. So stay with us, see how all that plays out. We'll see you next week.